Good afternoon. I'm so excited to come live today to teach you how to know exactly what to coach about. So, if you don't know me, my name is Heather. I've been in online business now for 10 years. And inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy, we've helped over 300 clients start and grow their coaching businesses for more freedom. You do not have to be a nurse to be in our academy. We've had many clients who are not nurses. So, today I'm going to teach you how to have more clarity over how to narrow your niche and how to know exactly what to coach about. I get this question all the time from thousands of people wondering what specifically should they coach. So this is going to be really helpful for you to know and give you like a framework to have an idea of what you can coach about in the online space. If you're not familiar with online coaching is exploding right now. We are in a virtual age where people are connecting online more than ever. It allows us to be able to reach so many more people than we can in person. And it also allows us to have so much more freedom of our time and flexibility in our schedule. We get to work from anywhere, make our own schedule, make our own rules, work with whoever we want. And we get to teach and coach what we love, what we're passionate about. So about 10 years ago, I was at a point working as an ICU nurse where I was just really bored. I was lacking fulfillment, lacking purpose. And I just thought to myself, there's got to be something more to life. I felt like I was living beneath my potential and there was something else I was supposed to be doing. So I saw other people online on social media talking about how they were helping others get healthy with coaching online. So I joined a health and wellness company in May of 2015. And I grew very quickly. So I immediately started signing clients into the program. I was with them for 5 years. I ranked up to a 3-star diamond. I had a huge team downline of over 1,000 people. I helped hundreds of people get healthy and live better lives. And I taught dozens of people how to start and grow their own businesses within that company. I got to a point where I really wanted to have something of my own. I was tired of selling someone else's dream. I wanted to create my own program with my own pricing, be able to work with people on a deeper level and not have to sell products or recruit to my team. So that's when I started my own online coaching business at the end of January 2020. So I have been doing this now for over 5 years. I've helped over 300 clients come into our academy and help them start and grow their coaching business for more freedom and more fulfillment. I was able to leave nursing almost 8 years ago with online coaching and have not worked as a nurse since then. So I love having this freedom and fulfillment, being able to help people in a deeper way, having total transformation. And that's what we do inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy is we literally take someone who is an employee and turn them into an entrepreneur. We teach you all the skills and knowledge that you need to be very successful in the online space with your own business. We teach you business startup. It is very structured. We teach you how to put all of the pieces together, put your program together, how to put yourself out there, how to put into words exactly what you do and how you can help people, how to conduct discovery calls and how to enroll clients, how to do your invoicing, your programs, your platforms. And then we also get you in touch with one of the best attorneys in the country when it comes to helping nurses practice safely in their coaching businesses. So that is a little bit about our academy. And today I'm going to teach you more on how to know what you can coach on, because we get this question all the time. There's so many people that are held back in analysis paralysis and not starting their businesses because they're so nervous about what do I even coach on. The reality is when you just take action and you start moving and you start going, that's when you're going to have the most clarity. Sitting back and sitting in fear and not taking action is going to keep you stuck and you're going to stay stuck. I've seen so many people stay stuck for years before they finally enroll in the academy and get the help that they need because they're just stuck in analysis paralysis. Whereas if they just hired the help they need, they could just take action and make it work. Because guess what? When you start coaching, you're not locked into a niche for the rest of your life. It's not concrete. You get to change it anytime you want. So let me go through these questions and let me know in the comments. Go ahead and drop the word coach if you're interested in having a copy of this, and we can send you over a copy of the list of knowing exactly what to coach on. So if you are wanting more clarity and direction on what you're wanting to coach on, this is exactly what we do on our very first call inside of the academy. We talk about your passions, what you love, what you'd love to teach and coach, personal stories that you've gone through that will help you uncover and kind of find out exactly what you're destined to coach and what you'd be so awesome at sharing with the world. So here's some questions for you. So I'd love for you to write out the answers to these or write out the question and journal on them later. Number one, what would you do for no pay? So what brings you joy in life? Like, what are you really passionate about? Write out all the things that you love, that you're passionate about, that you would literally teach people for free just because you love it so much. So for me, when I very first started coaching 10 years ago, that was health and fitness. Super passionate about fitness. I'm still super passionate about exercising and eating healthy and taking care of our bodies. So that's where I first started out 10 years ago. And then over time, it turned into helping other coaches do the same thing that I had done because I had achieved massive success. So I wanted to help other women and nurses do the same. And so that's what it turned into. So I'd love for you to write out a big list of all the things that you're passionate about, that you love, that brings you joy, things that you would teach other people for no pay. So that's number one. Number two, I would love for you to write out all the things that you love to do in your life. What are your favorite things to do and teach others about? So this is kind of similar to the first one, but what are your favorite things to do? So, one of my favorite things to do was working out still. And so that's why I started in that area so that I could help other people move their bodies, have those endorphins, be able to feel the how it feels to take care of yourself and to move your body, how much better you'll feel. Like, I'm so passionate about that. And it was one of my favorite things to do. And well, it still is to exercise. So I really was passionate about teaching other people how to do that. Number three, a topic you're passionate about that you would love to help other people master. So what would you love to help others achieve? When you think, oh gosh, how could I teach someone this? Like, this has changed my life. I want to teach other people this. So think about things that you're super passionate about that you'd love to help other people master. What have you mastered in your life? What do people come to you and ask you questions about? So, for me, I had people coming to me all the time asking me what is that? What do you put in your green smoothie that you have after your workout? What workouts do you do? What kind of workouts do you do? How often do you work out? What are your reps? What equipment do you use? People would also ask me, some health questions like, what are you eating? How much protein are you getting in a day? How do you figure out your meals? So that's when I started with health coaching. Those are all those things. And then it turned into how did you build this massively successful business? How do you create these posts? How did you create your program? How do you do your pricing? How do you get everything set up legally? And so that's when I turned into a business coach. And so now I help other people set up their businesses inside of our academy. So think about what you are really passionate about and you'd love to help others achieve. So that's why I love helping other women achieve this same time freedom and flexibility in their schedule that I enjoy with my family. Because now I don't have to work nights, holidays, weekends anymore. I don't have to work 12-hour shifts anymore. So I love helping other nurses do the same. That's what really lights me up, really helping others to experience this level of fulfillment and reward and purpose that nursing never gave me. This is only what coaching has ever given me. And so I love teaching other women how to experience this level of fulfillment and reward. Number four, the topics you have always studied and been fascinated with in life. What could you talk about for hours a day and never get bored? So for me, before I started nursing school, I found a medical dictionary at Walmart and I was reading it every night. And I was trying to figure out what I could go back to school for because I originally went to school to be a paralegal. So I got a degree in paralegal studies, was working as a paralegal at a law office for a couple of years. But I really wanted to go back to school and get my bachelor's degree. And in that time, I discovered that I was really in love with medical things. I was reading this medical dictionary just for fun. And so I went to nursing school and I got really into fitness. I've always been really fascinated with movement. I was a dancer growing up and on a dance team and ballet. So I've always been really fascinated with moving the body and how all the benefits of that. And so that's when I started out with health coaching. And then over time, I've grown this love for building businesses. And I love teaching other women how to build really successful coaching businesses. And that's what I love to talk about. I could talk about it all day long, every day, which I do essentially. And I never get bored. So what could you talk about for hours a day and never get bored? What have you always been fascinated with in life? So those are some great clues as to what you could help people with. And number 5, things you have been through in your life that might inspire people or teach them how to live a better life. Include the time you went through. So, what personal experiences of struggle have you been through that you can help other people overcome? This is a huge one. When you can tell a personal experience and story about struggles you've been through, how you're able to overcome them, this is what people will pay you for. They can see that you are an expert. They can trust you. You're relatable because you're going through the same struggles that they are going through, right? And so, there was a time when I stopped exercising for a little bit when I first went to college. And there was a time when I wasn't eating that healthy. And so I talked about that when I was a health coach. I talked about how, I struggled at times with those. And what I found is XYZ really helped me. And so now that's what I teach other women how to do. So I also talk about how, I really struggled with being a nurse, feeling so unfulfilled and so bored and like I had no purpose. And, stepping into being an online coach has given me so much reward, fulfillment, and purpose. And so now that I've overcome that challenge of being at a place as a nurse, just feeling, kind of burned out and bored and not wanting to be there for the rest of my life and not having enough in savings, not having enough in our retirement and being stuck at with someone else's schedule, like they're telling me everything that I can and cannot do. I was not okay with living my life like that for the rest of my life. And so I get to teach other women how to do that, how to break free from the constraints of being an employee, from the constraints of having someone else dictate your schedule and what time you come in and clock out, and just so that I can help other women experience this level of freedom and fulfillment. So I get to talk about the struggles that I went through. I talk about the fear, the anxiety that I felt as a nurse going in. I never knew how the shift would go. I never knew what kind of craziness would happen on the shift working in an adult ICU on night shift. It gave me a lot of anxiety going in, not knowing what was going to happen. So now I'm at a place where I get to work from home and I have so much more fulfillment in the work that I do. I literally get to watch people transform. I get to see our clients have so much success. I get to celebrate them as they're signing clients. And it's truly like a ripple effect. The hundreds of clients that I serve, they in turn also get to serve hundreds of clients. And it's really a ripple effect and such a beautiful thing when we as women and nurses, we get to serve so many more people. It's really like a snowball effect just because I decided to start teaching others how to start their businesses. So now they're equipped with the right knowledge, the right tools to know how to do that. So they're able to serve so many more people than they ever could have before. And so then it's a ripple effect. And each and every person that I work with gets to work with, dozens, hundreds, thousands of people and impact their lives in a way that like I can't do myself. And so I teach other people how to do it. And then they reach even more people. So it's just incredible to see the ripple effect. Number 8, what can you teach your dream client that will make their life better? What specifically did you learn from your trials and how can you help others with the same trials? So whether you are a mindset coach and there was a time where you were really struggling with limiting beliefs and telling yourself stories that didn't serve you, and you've learned how to overcome that and now stepped into such a more positive, optimistic person, and you're just feeling so much more abundance in your life, that's what you can teach people how to do. If there was a time when you're really unhealthy and now you're healthy, you get to teach people how you were able to walk through that and overcome that. If you are like a divorce coach, you can talk about like that period of time when you're really struggling and how you're able to overcome that and walk through it. If you are a career coach, you can talk about when you were working as a nurse and you felt so stuck, but then you discovered all of these other options and availabilities of things that you could transition into. And now you've become an expert at it and you can teach other nurses how to do the same. Then also maybe you're really good at teaching student nurses. You're really good at helping them prep for the NCLEX and make it through nursing school. And that's just one of your talents, one of your gifts. So you can talk about how alone maybe you felt in nursing school and how you didn't have the support that you really needed or craved. And now you get to do that for other people and talking about how you help them pass the NCLEX and help them succeed in nursing school. There's so many different areas of coaching that you can do. So those are just some examples. Again, comment the word coach if you would love to see that list. I'd be happy to share that with you. And the last thing that I want to share today is I want to talk about our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. I'm so proud of what we've built over the last 5 years. It's just incredible to see the lives that we're changing and the incredible results our clients are having. They are just doing incredible. They're so amazing, and I'm so proud of them. They're so courageous. They're so brave, and I'm so proud of them for stepping out of their comfort zone and making it happen, because I know it's scary. That's exactly how I felt, and that's what we have to do, is we have to move through the fear. We have to feel it and do it anyway. So I'm just really proud of what we've accomplished inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy in the last 5 years. Like I said, we've helped over 333 nurses and clients start and grow their coaching businesses for more freedom. Our clients are receiving world-class mentorship, support, community, marketing strategies, and transformative results. We give nurses the tools, belief, and confidence to shift their identity from employee to entrepreneur. And we teach them how to become phenomenal coaches, marketers, and CEOs of their coaching businesses. There are a lot of programs out there that might teach you, how to prepare for a board exam or how to learn nutrition. But this program teaches you everything. We not only teach you integrative, holistic health, functional health, and strategies on exactly how to coach with tools. We've created extensive curriculum around all of that and have a health coach training specialist inside of our academy. But we also cover the marketing. So we teach you how to post on social media, how to put yourself out there, how to create your posts, how to put into words exactly what you do. We teach you how to use social media, how to use stories, live videos, communities, how to do master classes, how to do email marketing, how to grow to LinkedIn, YouTube, how to start a podcast. Like, we cover all of this in detail inside of our academy. So not only do you learn all of the business side of things, how to get your business set up properly, make sure that you have legalities set in place, because I can tell you, like, 100% people who have done nurse coach programs have done it incorrectly, and they have been taught the wrong things to do. And so when they come in, we have to clean it all up and fix it. We have one of the best attorneys in the country when it comes to helping licensed professionals and nurses practice their coaching safely. And it's so important to make sure that you have the proper legal help, the proper legal advice, and proper legal documentation. You are saying and doing the correct things in your marketing to keep you and your license safe. And this is where we are set apart from other business coaches. Other business coaches do have no idea what you can and cannot say in your marketing as a nurse or a licensed professional. So that's what sets us apart, is we specialize in that. We specialize in business startup. I've had other clients tell me they've been in other coaching programs and nothing has been as structured as this. Nothing has been as structured as teaching you exactly how to get everything set up with all of the online safety and everything that you could need. So we help you with all of that. Our clients learn best online marketing strategies for 2025 and beyond. The industry is always evolving. So even if we worked together 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, everything has changed now. It is so different now. The landscape, the coaching industry is completely different. This is why it's so important to stay in mentorship and have long-term mentorship for a long time, because things are always changing. So important to make sure that you are with someone who can let you know what all the updates are and the changes are, because they're happening every single month. Something new comes out. So it's so important to make sure that you're in mentorship for a long time so that you learn all of that. And there's so much to learn in this space. That's why I don't love little tiny short containers, because there's so much to be learned. Our clients are also taught how to use over a dozen different platforms, systems, online programs, invoicing, software, trackers, appointment setting. We teach you how to use AI in multiple different ways, dozens of resources, outsourcing recommendations to grow and scale your business to new levels, all while experiencing life-changing clarity, crystal clear guidance, and support every step of the way. So we have a phenomenal tribe of women in our academy who are lifting each other up, cheering each other on. You will create lifelong friendships inside of our academy. And everything we do has a ripple effect. Hundreds of our clients are equipped with the ability to also serve hundreds of clients and change their lives forever. So we are creating a legacy of transformation. So if this sounds like something that you would love to be a part of, go ahead and click the link in the comments, and you can book a chat. I am leaving for an event tomorrow. So today is the last day to get on a call with me. And our next cohort starts next week. We only have one spot left. because we have 4 women in there right now and we cap it at 5. So you need to make sure that you book a call so that we can chat. I'd love to hear about your goals, love to share with you what the program looks like and help answer your questions. And I can't wait to see you there. So this is what we do. We help women start and grow coaching businesses for more freedom, more fulfillment. And you do not have to be a nurse to work with us. We work with women who are brave, courageous, take action, even in the face of fear. They're kind, they have high integrity, they're coachable, and they're ready to go. So that's who we choose to work with. So be sure to click the link, book a call. Can't wait to chat. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, comment the word coach if you'd love a list of all of those questions to really help you know exactly what to coach about. And honestly, the best thing you can do is to work with a mentor who can talk you through it and have a conversation about it to give you more clarity and direction on the which way you want to go. So hope this was helpful for you. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope you have a great week. Take care.